give up now, the world will never get to see everything that I can really be, everything that God has made for me, everything exactly what I need. Why my mama sacrificed her life? Why I never take my own advice? How you lose it all and get it twice? Guess I paid the price, cause if I give up now, the world will never get to see everything that I can really be, everything that God has made for me, everything exactly what I need. Why my mama sacrificed her life? Why I never take my own advice? Why you gotta smoke to eat a meal? Claim no fear, but so afraid to feel. Look over the edge and jump with no hands. 2 left feet, my traumas and me. Slow dance, romance with no finance, just a nuisance. Let go dreams, but hold on to your boo hand. Hindsight checkmate, could've made a better move. Yeah. Hands full of bad habits, trying to catch an attitude. Everybody think they better, but we never better ourselves. Always in the mirror, but we never look at ourselves. Everything we eat be killing our health. No, I'm not a preacher, they can't compare to me. I've been on this shit since grandma took care of me. Bear my heart and soul, you bear witness barely. Bear my heart and soul, you bear witness barely. They gon' scroll on Instagram for they narrative, claiming the facts, they opinions embarrassing. Stomach on empty, but they got a full clip. Carry the 2 when they add up they bullshit. Carry my heart on my sleeve in a tank top. Carry my body, I'm dead, but I can't stop. Pray when I die that y'all don't have a service. Y'all know y'all never see me in no churches. Y'all know I gave everything up on purpose. Trap spot got raided, I took all the charges. Niggas fucked hoes in my bed while I'm locked up, like I'ma just flip the mattress regardless. Boy, watch your tone, what you say, beg your pardon. You James, not Jordan, your product don't harden. I've been tired lately, can't you see? But I'm still on my feet, cause if I give up now, the world will never get to see everything that I can really be, everything that God has made for me, everything exactly what I need. Why my mama sacrificed her life? Why I never take my own advice? How you lose it all and get it twice? Guess I paid the price, cause if I give up now, the world will never get to see everything that I can really be, everything that God has made for me, everything exactly what I need. Why my mama sacrificed her life? Why I never take my own advice? Why you gotta smoke to eat a meal? Claim no fear, but so afraid to feel. Yeah, can I hit that real quick? Light it up.
The shit. Oh, I'm sitting up here cussing, Omar. You're gonna have to forgive me. Hey y'all, listen, you guys. I got on with me today, Omar Speaks, you guys. Listen, we're gonna go ahead and get that PowerPoint fixed. I was like listening to it, and although I was jamming to the music, I was thinking, this shit too long. So listen, I'm gonna fix that for y'all, okay? I am going to like tighten my ship and tighten myself up and give you guys an excellent broadcast. Okay. So, like I was saying, I have with me today Mr. Omar Speaks.
Just
And the
Omar.
reason,
Just Omar.
you
Just
know
Omar.
what? I had known that. You know
Just
what, Omar? I had known that. You know how I knew that? And I told my girlfriend when I was talking about you today, and I had listed you on the flyer as Omar, and she said, it's not Omar, it's Omar Speaks. And I said, no, it's Omar.
it's
And I was
Omar.
right. Yeah, it's Omar.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right, Omar.
Right, right. So, Omar, help the
Yes.
ladies to understand, why did you even decide to be on the show with me? What did I do? Y'all, he was studying me, y'all. He was studying me. Go ahead and tell them the story, Omar, so they can hear it.
Oh yeah. I mean, people that connect with you, certain people have a certain aura about them, and then you connect with them. But I mean, I was invited though. I mean, first and foremost, by my girl, my homegirl, my sweetie, my heart, Miss Tanisha.
You know what? Yes. Let
So
me tell you something.
what?
The woman that he's talking about is my sister. Like my sister from the same mister. We have the same daddy, you guys. That is my heart. And she knows me better than anybody else. Her name is Tanisha Lee. That is my twin. And she invited Omar into our group. She invited Omar into our group. And Omar, just like most decent men that are Pharaoh, he didn't just take her at her word. He said, I got to go find the proof for myself. So I'm going to go ahead and like stalk this woman myself and see if she lives up to the hype that Tanisha Lee is telling me. Well, haha, did I live up to the goddamn hype, Mr. Omar?
You lived up to the hype. You lived that. You did that. You did
I
that.
lived up to the hype. I did, I did,
Yeah,
I
most
did.
definitely.
So for today's topic, you guys, we're going to be discussing how a man must enter a dragon. Now, if you know me, you understand that I consider myself a dragon. I used to be a black one, but I ain't really black no more. I'm more green, like for a heel dragon. I'm more like that. I'm a big green heel dragon. That's what I am. And when you become a dragon woman, and what I mean by that is just a woman that had to amass a lot of masculine energy to take care of herself, maybe her children, things of that nature. And she used her masculine energy to become successful. When a woman does that, she changes her nature of feminine energy and puts on scales. I call these things dragon scales, okay? And she becomes a dragon. But then when she is searching for men that are kings, he can't find her if he sees a dragon, because he's not really looking for the dragon, because that's not the true nature. He ain't really looking for that. He's really looking for the princess. So him and the princess, because she the one with the money, he not the one with the money. Yeah, so he can go over there and get her, and then they can reign. That's literally what happens. Okay, so what you laughing about, Omar?
I'm listening. You know I
You
listen.
you listening? Okay, so he's gonna be talking to us about how does he? Because I said tame, and he said I don't want to tame. I want to enter in. So
No,
tell
you
me
said
how you think.
slay.
Ooh,
You
slay.
said slay.
And you
And I
said you
said I
didn't want
don't
to slay?
slay, I tame.
That's what he said, y'all. Okay, so my bad. I'm sorry. He said tame. Well, what happened? Because I said I didn't want to tame. I don't want to be tamed.
Well, I think we were talking about, I said last night you were talking about slaying. I said, yeah, I normally don't slay things. I normally understand the nature and tame them because you do more for me alive than dead. So why slay? And I don't want to take the other element of who you are. I want to embrace who you are because it actually takes away when I try to kill some part of you. So I don't want to do that.
Wow. Did you ladies hear what Omar said? He said that when he now I'm translating, okay? That I'm translating, okay? So he was mansplaining and now I'm finna womansplain, okay? So y'all can understand. Because I'm bilingual like that, y'all. So what he's really trying to say is when he approaches a goddess dragon that he is sincerely interested in, instead of trying to kill her, which is the reason why most of us had to put on scales anyway, is because men was trying to take us out in these streets, right? So instead of trying to kill her, he said, repeat what you said, Omar. You don't
I don't
kill.
kill, I don't slay, I tame. You understand the nature of the woman, you understand the nature of the beast. And when you understand the nature of something, you can appreciate it. You don't want to kill it because if you kill it and then you try to take it, it's dead weight. You want to make sure that you embrace all of that woman. She's going to have that masculine energy, but if you definitely show her that you have security and safety, she will definitely let that femininity out and that dragon won't be there anymore. It'll still be there if necessary. So you know she still got that. I can get it, but that femininity will show in different ways. That dragon fire will turn to dragon passion for you, and that'll be that ride or die that she will be for you.
Ladies, did y'all hear what this man just said? See, listen, it had to take him a lot of pain to understand, like look how perfect he was with that shit. Ladies, do y'all know that I know how to spot the man? Any man that listen, any man that I'm gonna bring on a show with me, y'all know y'all gonna fall in love with him because I know how to pick them. But I want to give thanks to my sister Tanisha Lee because I bring in the pimps. That's what I do. But Tanisha brings it.
I'm done with you. Done with you, Dad.
Okay. No, Tanisha brings in uh the Omars. That's what she does. Okay, yes. So his explanation of why he didn't want to slay her was just so perfect because he's saying in his masculine energy that I understand that those scales come with scars that I am not interested in ridding her of. I think she's beautiful just the way that she is because I understand that those scars are going to turn into passion for me. See, he understood that the dragon is nasty in the air, but she's also nasty in the bedroom, right, ladies? And we want our men to understand that. But listen, these people out here, these men out in these streets, Omar, they not wise, Omar. They're not wise. And the ladies, we over here crying and shit, and it's a hot goddamn mess. And like Omar, help us to understand why men like you wait so long to get to this point.
I don't think as we wait, I think that we really, it's not that we wait, it's that we have so much programming that's inside of us that's not normal. So the programming is something that has to be removed. And it takes us years. Because last night I remember a man saying that it took him, I think he was like 55, and he said he is just now coming into who he was. But you have to understand, you have to recognize it. And most men in their adolescent mindset don't. And when I say adolescent mindset, I mean in a primitive state, because you're thinking with your lower half, because you're taught to chase. You're taught to chase. When in reality, you don't have to chase, because when you connect with somebody, you connect with them. And really, a woman can see you from across the room, the aura, the ambiance, whatever it is that you give off that draws her to you. Yeah, she'll come, eye contact, whatever, but it's something about you that makes her come and choose a conversation with you. Now, whatever happens after you open your mouth, that's a whole different ballgame. But we have to learn how to evolve and elevate in certain stages. And unfortunately, a lot of men are not at that stage where they want to until their later years.
So what I'm gonna eat? But nah, on a real note,
I'll see what I can do with that. What's up?
Murphy's on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
He was supposed to get that trailer fixed
Mhm.
yesterday.
Listen,
It's
y'all.
not on board, so
He's
I don't
trying to be
know
all
if they
professional.
started. But he's supposed to run that trailer tomorrow, but it's not fixed yet.
Then we just have to give him a
Michelle was
shot.
on a phone call. Do you know who I would contact? That's usually
Rose.
something Miss Rose does.
Yeah, that's something Rose will do. That's it. Just tell her shoot Rose an email.
Y'all.
Well, if she can find another trailer, then that's fine. But if not, she can go ahead and
Tanisha, look at
just
him.
hit email Rose. That's it.
Well, I know she just had to take a phone call. So
I bet he's thinking, I
Appreciate
wish
it.
this man would stop.
He gonna be sick.
I know he's saying that. I know he's saying, I wish this man would just leave this office, but he won't be rude to him. He's
No, I'm
such a
always like
villain.
this. I'm always like this.
I see that. Do y'all see what he did? Because most people would have gotten to their masculine, like, listen, I'm busy. Leave me the fuck alone. But Omar tries to really make sure that people have a pleasant experience of him.
Well, it's not just it's not really a pleasant experience, because trust me, they didn't like me at first. They hated me at first.
Okay.
But, that comes with the territory, though. You have to earn your respect. I don't think that anything is given. And so, of course, just like, me coming in, I had to earn my respect. They had to earn mine as well. So, but elevation of a man. It takes the stages that we go through. I would say we go through player, pimp, and purpose. Because at some point you want to be the pimp. You want to talk all smooth and get all the ladies and have all the ladies all wet and juicy for you, so you can do what you want to do and say, hey, man, I got this chick over here. So you want to talk that pimp talk. Then you want that player talk, where you have your stages where you have people stashed out where you can get pieces when you want something. But then you have those men who understand at some point you got to grow the fuck up. And you got to understand purpose. And once you understand what full purpose is, you move in a completely different realm. Because then you start to consolidate and compartmentalize your mindset. What it is that you want to do, where it is that you want to go, where you want to go. But basically you begin to ask the why. And that's the one thing that a lot of people don't ask themselves. Why am I here? Why am I in this person's life? Why have I been created? And that's the purposeful side of being a man. And when a man reaches that, that's when he begins to remove things that don't aid him in his success and being the best him possible.
Wow. You just broke a lot of shit down for us, Omar. Valencia has a comment here. She has let's go to Tanisha's comment first, because she's the queen and we got to bow to her first, because she's special like that, right? But she wanted to let you know that she was thinking, will you get the hell on? Yeah. So
I don't know what that means.
You know what that means.
Oh, she must have been talking about the man.
Yes.
Okay.
See, it's that kind of slow shit that she be getting mad about. That's the kind of shit you need to stop, okay? So yes. Then we got Valencia here. Valencia is saying, yes, there's no need to chase. Just be present at the right place and the attraction will be magnetic. She also likes this thing that talks about player, pimp, and purpose. Yes. That was a tease right there. Like when you were saying that, I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
So that sounds
we go through them stages, because you got to remember, as a young man growing up, we're not taught to chase purpose. We're taught to chase pussy.
Right,
so,
right.
Man, go and get that, man. You need to go and get that, do that, man, right there. You taught that. And then, of course, after the pimp stage where we chasing stuff, trying to acquire it like it's property, then we go to the player stage where we trying to, have that mouthpiece, man. You got to have that mouthpiece like, oh, boy, to get that. So we trying to learn how to talk at that point, trying to woo them out the coochie. You know what I'm saying? But then you understand that
But Omar, okay, come on now, Omar. Listen, for all the women out here that's in a dry and and barren land,
Mhm.
that player stage that y'all be going through, it serves us.
It does.
Listen, it be serving us. But you're
It
right.
does.
You're right. You're right. Y'all gotta evolve
It's
out of that.
it serves y'all in a capacity where you need that friction, and I understand. But
Yeah.
see, the problem with that is if the friction is too good, y'all catch feelings. Y'all catch
Mm.
that possession stage where you like, you better not be giving the dick to nobody else. You know how y'all get. So when it does serve you, you got to remember some things are tools and some things are just to throw away. And sometimes you have to know when to cut that, that pleasure point. If it's that good that it's gonna make you act a fool, you need to cut that loose if he ain't trying to commit.
So what he's saying, ladies, let me translate that for y'all. Okay. So what Omar is saying is you bitches is greedy. You want all that friction, you want all that passion, but homeboy ain't grown up. And what you're doing is you're being too greedy and it's too much. You need to decrease your pleasure. That's what he's saying. He's saying you are like a vampire that just consumes and eats the pleasure, and you need to like draw that shit back a little bit. Now listen, Omar, we ain't drawing it back that goddamn much. It's
Oh,
at a
that's it.
10 right now.
Each person's to their own accord. But my thing is, if they're serving you in that capacity, you got to be woman enough to cut them off because you got to remember if they tapping that ass and it's good to you, you got to remember they're not looking at you as a partner. They're looking at you as something that you can just get into and have a little bit of fun with. And when the fun over and you don't caught them feelings, you talk about nigga, I want to tie this down. It's a whole different ball game. Then you want to talk, I'm your partner. I do all this for you. No, wait a minute. You ain't supposed to be doing something for somebody who ain't committed partnership to you. So this is where I say you guys overgive yourself. You
You're right.
overgive your mind, your heart, your spirit. When you give all that, what you're doing is you're putting yourself at a disadvantage because you're depleting your energy, your life force for something that doesn't have any right to take from you. So you have to be able to safeguard it. Like they say, what is it, semen retention? I
Yeah.
call it orgasm retention because every man isn't worthy to have an orgasm. You can nut all day, he can get your nuts, but an orgasm takes you to a different level of thinking. It takes you to a different level of connection. So if I'm gonna make you orgasm, if I make you orgasm every single time, you're gonna catch feelings regardless if it's just for play or it's because you're my partner. You're supposed to catch feelings because it's a different level of intimacy when you let me enter into that zone, enter into that realm. I'm touching a place that should not be touched by somebody unless you have given it to them in a place where you are partners. But sometimes women slip into that mode when they're deep and good and they let them slip into that zone and they get held in a holding pattern. And when that man comes through with purpose that they really want, because they're in a holding pattern with a player, they can't let go and get with that man that has purpose that can help them direct to the next destination.
Ladies, was that a 9? Listen, listen, that was every bit of a motherfucking 9. You explained that so eloquently. You really, really did. And while you were talking, it's like how because you communicate so well, um, your vocabulary for communicating your feelings, it makes it very easy for us to understand. I find that to be
Sexy as fuck. I'm playing with you.
no, no, you're not messing with me.
I'm good messing with you.
No, no, don't keep messing with me, goddamn it,
No
okay?
way.
What did I say, Omar? You need to learn how to listen. Yeah. Yeah, uh-huh. Okay. Okay, you got me. Okay. Now, yeah. Okay. So, he's doing such a great job of explaining that because when he was talking, that softens my hard veneer. It softens my hard veneer. And when you soften, ladies, it's actually the equivalent of taking off a scale. But it was his communication that got you to do that, right? So, the way that he communicates to you should be the first form of foreplay that you experience from him. Don't listen, ladies. We got to stop going for the big dick just all quickly like that. Listen, I know it's
Well,
good.
look, here's the deal with
Let's
women,
do that.
and I know women be talking about I want big dick, whatever. The dick that really gets y'all is the dick that's connected to you mentally and emotionally.
That's true.
Let's be real. The one that drives you up the fucking wall is not the biggest dick out there. It sounds good. But like I would tell any man, your dick is great to the woman that's in love with you. That's it. It don't go no further than that. Your dick is big to the woman that's in love with you. Other than that, it don't go no further than that. You know, you can have that energy. And it's a lot of guys coming with big dick energy, but you don't have big dick conversation. You don't have big dick dreams. You don't have a big dick future, but you want to drag her along for your little dreams and stuff that you got going on. So, I mean, it's cool that he got a big dick, but I mean, if y'all ain't doing no porn and getting paid for it, that's all it is big dick. That's it.
Well, shit, I'm kind of speechless. I'm kind of speechless because Omar has put my shit all in the motherfucking front street. Like, Omar, don't come up in here reading me and shit like you a fucking mental psychic. Don't do that. Like, Omar, that's kind of like I like
I'm
it,
a
but
I'm a life strategist. That's all.
a
I
life
do,
strategist.
I do what I can. Do what I can.
Okay. I'm loving what you can do because you're helping me see so much of where I'm messing up, and I see that that is a toxic pattern that I have to destroy in myself. It's me loving the version of my father that he was when he conceived me. You know, spiritually speaking, a woman's first love is always the version of that her father was when he conceived her. My daddy, when he conceived me, he told me not to cuss him out, so I ain't gonna cuss him out. But he told me that, well, I know that he was a pimp and he was trying to, my mama was gonna be his bottom bitch. He tried to pimp her ass out. That's how I was conceived. Like, no wonder. Can you see that? That's Omar. Don't, Omar. That's why. Listen, Omar. What you gotta say, Omar? Your mama was a hoe and your daddy was a pimp too. You, Omar, you is fucking kidding me.
She said he was, but he had a
Nah,
legitimate job, so I don't know.
you
Maybe,
could
but
either have a
I
legitimate job
know
and be a pimp.
I know for a fact she was. But for him, he had a job. He worked for the post office.
Listen, y'all. Don't be fooled by Omar. Omar is sitting up here. Y'all see this pimp? Listen, he is Casanova in our asses with his mental psyche. That is what he's doing. I'm sorry, Omar. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to call it like I see it. I know the next evolved version of my daddy pimp is you. I know who you is.
No,
Uh-uh.
no.
No. I know who you is, Omar.
Hold on, sweet. Let's do this. Please do not project. Don't project.
Okay, this is why I see now why Tanisha want to fight you sometimes. I get it now. Because you're a smart ass mouth too. I get it.
Please don't project.
Yeah, but he's making me laugh, you guys. I'm actually enjoying his banter in dealing with him. And as you can see in real life, you see me
Damn
talk.
it.
You that fucking good. You
No,
good than the motherfucker.
no, I'm not good.
Okay, Omar, is you finna get on my nerves by going too far?
I'm just being me. That's all. That's
But
all.
I like it. You can't be perfect.
I'm a simple man. That's it.
Nah, you ain't simple at all. You complex than a motherfucker. Listen, ladies, Omar is something that is known as a Sigma male. He's a Sigma male. If you don't know what that is, go ahead and Google it and look it up. Look how he's looking.
Somebody did their homework. Look at him.
Yeah, somebody did their homework. Okay. So yes, he is a Sigma male. And if the Sigma male is not the alpha, but he's neither the beta. He is the guy that says, I don't give a fuck about all this shit. I'm not competing to go to the top, but I damn sure ain't gonna be at the bottom. So I'm just gonna go over here and create my own lane because I'm comfortable being me. The
He's the
Sigma
lone
male,
wolf
he is. He's a lone wolf. But ladies, the
that the alpha
lone
cannot
wolf,
contend with.
the alpha can't, yeah, because they be fighting and shit, right? But a wolf has to have a female alpha wolf, okay? So he's like the what you call the marrying kind, okay? That's what he is. Omar, do you mind me calling you that?
The marrying kind?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, you are. You are. You are.
definitely.
I'm hoping that you'll be part of my family soon. That's what I'm
I,
hoping because I
I ain't trying to
absolutely,
be out here in these streets like that.
you know what, Omar, you don't need to be out here in these streets. You is a good man, Omar. You is a good man,
I
okay?
do my best.
You do. We got some more comments over here.
Bring them on.
Valencia says he's making your mind have an orgasm. I'll say it for you, Adisa Rains. You know what? She is absolutely correct. That was a mental orgasm. He just sit up there and mind fucked me. But he did it in such a gentlemanly fashion, did he not? He really, really did. I'm so impressed by that. And then here's another comment from our favorite friend. Her name is Tanisha, and she said, damn it. And then somebody says, yes, he is pimp. It is written all over him. I don't know who said that, but she is agreeing with me that you are the next evolution of the pimp. Okay.
Not even close. I'm the next level evolution of what a man should be. It's not my fault that it sounds to that nature. Now you have to understand, if your evolution is up to that point where that's all you've been listening to, then that's the way you're going to view me. So I'm gonna need you to change your perspective on the view and what you got when you're looking at me.
Y'all, he think we don't know the root of that shit, but we do. But we're gonna go ahead and change the little word, because it's not really a big deal. So
I'm a
he can,
grown man. I'm just a
yeah,
grown man with it. That's all.
uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, okay. We got another comment here. Um, I'm loving more men racing. I'm loving more men racing. What does that mean?
No.
Um,
I'm gonna need that a little bit more explanation.
yeah, because we don't understand what that means, Josh. Just go ahead and give us a comment. Um, I gotta disagree. He's no pimp. Valencia would say that. She always saying something like that.
I'm not.
You married a man
I,
like you.
I'm not a pimp.
Okay, fine. I'll agree with it. That make you happy?
Thank,
Okay.
thank you. I will take that. Thank you. I honors.
Yes, he says teaching. Okay. So, Omar, help me to understand. And this will be my last question to you. So we've already been on here almost 30 minutes, but this will be my last question to you.
You forgot your intro was 20.
See, you know what you mean. Y'all just don't know when to stop. Now listen, Omar, you're taking that shit just a little bit too goddamn far, man. You're too smart for your own goddamn good. We listen. You too smart for your own goddamn good. Now take it on down. You're too high up. Just but you know what?
Come
And
on, Cancer, roll with me. Let's go.
okay. Okay. So somebody said something. I love the energy y'all are putting out together. She absolutely loves it. Okay. Yes, really need more men teaching. I see what Josh is saying. Okay. Oh no. Josh said I love to see men racing, and what he meant to put was I love to see men teaching.
Mm.
Make sense? Okay, yes.
Yeah, makes
Okay.
sense. That's why I said I agree. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're right. No, Josh, you're right. You're absolutely right. More men need to teach. And what I promise you, Josh, is that I will find those men, and even though they be getting on my nerves and stuff, I will, I'll be okay with them, so that they can teach. And I win. Did you see? Y'all see how he just rolled his eyes at me? He's gonna make the best brother for me. Can y'all see it? Like he's gonna make the best brother for me. I'm gonna see if I can make that happen because, like, he'll be the brother-in-law that I can fight with. I see that now. I see that now. And like I would love to kick his ass. Okay, now. Um
Give me
here
some.
is
Give me some real questions. Give me some real. Give me some deep. Give me some depth.
I don't I don't have another question, Omar. They know.
Ask the ladies. Ask the ladies what they got.
Ladies, Omar wants to answer another question. That's what he wants to do. What do you girls have for him? Give him something deep. Like I want them smart women to say something. That's what I want. Let's see. It don't seem like they trying to say nothing. Do I need to give them a little bit more time?
I think you might. I don't know.
Okay. Well, help me to understand something, Omar.
What's up?
My sister, she is a woman that you have to step to her completely correct
At all times.
at all times. She is not going to lower her standard at all. And most men find that completely intimidating.
Hmm.
Why didn't you?
Actually, I feel that as a man, you're not supposed to be intimidated. I mean, if you move as a god, why are you intimidated? Let's be real. You can move as a mere mortal, that's fine. You're going to be intimidated. But the only thing that she can do is say, no, I'm not interested. So when I step, and the requirements are A, B, C, D, and G, either I have the requirements to remain in your presence or I need to go back and get my game up at one or the other. And most men would rather not get their game up and deal with the lower level than to really upgrade to something that's going to be beneficial to them. So with that being said, your sister, with a phenomenal mind, I'm pretty sure she has, and the essence in which she carries, and the way that she moves in the goddess form, You have to have that mindset of understanding the masculine and the feminine, because she's not going to take no shorts. You're going to
Yeah.
have to be able to aid her on her bad days. You're going to have to be that strength on her bad days. And on her good days, you're going to have to be that ride or die to make her just feel like she ain't nothing else but the best, and then nothing matter but her. And that's the way it should be with every woman. But if you are if you a woman, period, a man should make you feel like you the only motherfucker that matter. That's it. That's why I didn't understand with the comment about you got to look when you go into a room full of women. I didn't understand the comment, but because for me, I'm looking at her. We know each other, and I'm more comfortable with what I know. And even though they say, "Oh, well, ain't nothing better than some new pussy." New pussy could have been the old pussy you was in 6 months ago, got you fucked up, and you went back to it because you're operating at a lower level. But I digress. When it comes down to dealing with a grown ass woman, whatever she radiates, you have to match.
Ladies, he just did it again. He just did y'all feel that seed? The bitches is pregnant, Omar. We pregnant. You just get it everywhere, just everywhere, and we absolutely love it. Did you see how he worshipped a goddess live? He didn't give a fuck what the fuck he got going on. He made her number one for everybody to see. Isn't that how we all want to feel? We want to feel like we are number one. And for her, if he was talking to her, let me tell you something, he is always polite. But if she was holding too long, he would have made her number one again and told homeboy to say, hey, I'm talking to my lady, step on out.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what he said. Huh?
oh yeah, you're right.
Now see, y'all see that shit? Listen. He was nice. He played Mr. Nice Guy when I was here, okay? Because I'm his sister. But when it came to his woman, he lets everybody know, hey, you gotta fucking go because she's here. He brings out the gangster for his woman, but he's a lamb to everybody else. That is how a king acts. See, he has to have both. He has to have the gangster because we like that. We like the players, didn't we? Because they know how to hit it, right? So he got to have enough gangster because he ain't gonna stroke it right unless he have a little gangster, right? And then he has to have enough lamb.
You gotta be that wolf.
Yeah.
You gotta hunt her every day. You gotta throw them text messages in the morning and sweet talk in the afternoon. You have to let her know that she is woman. So I mean, if you're folk, and the one thing that I think all these brothers need to understand is that if you fully think that you can master a woman, totally encompass, embody, understand and comprehend who she is in a matter of months, maybe a year or two, you're sadly mistaken, because she will elevate faster than you. And if you're not catching her elevation, you will get lost. That's the reason why I believe there's so many divorces, is because when men have gotten some of these women, that they have settled. And when you settle and a person keeps elevating, you are no more than dead weight. And they have to let go of dead weight. So you can't get mad at a woman when she wants to do better. Because if she wants to do better, she's going to do better with or without you. She'll give you a choice first to do it with her. Now, if you don't do it with her, she has the right to let you go.
I love that. We got another comment here. Uh Valencia is saying boom shakalaka. That's what she's saying. Okay.
Y'all not fooling with y'all tonight.
And then we have Tanisha here, who is saying
Yes.
the lone wolf, the Sigma. You are actually portraying the Sigma male to a T. Do you girls see that he has the capacity to be very gentle, almost like the gentle giant? He is that, but he has another side. That is how the kings look. When you are in feminine energy, it is your purpose to go from lamb to lion. The woman needs to be the more aggressive. If you're talking about like if a so we become harder. But when they mature, they come out as lions, but then they turn into lambs. So they have to go more back towards the feminine. Do you understand what I mean? Does that make sense, Omar?
Well, I mean, I don't think the only time, I'll tell you what, we have to go back. We have to understand your feminine. We will remain in our masculine, because if we go too feminine, then it's going to be a problem.
That's true.
Because we would say that masculine and feminine, peace. Feminine and feminine, peace. Masculine and masculine, war. Even if there's feminine and feminine on the negative, because you got to remember, feminine energy flows good, it flows great, but there's also a level where there's got to be a masculine in there to balance it out.
I agree. Now he's talking energetically, you guys. I hope that you can really understand what it is that he's saying, because he's making perfect sense. Here's the thing that I want to say. You choose your balance. But whatever your balance is, you got to make sure that it's functional for your expression.
Ebb and flow.
Yes, yes, yes. Ebb and flow. We have another comment here, and then we're going to get off, Omar, because it's being almost like 40 minutes. But you know what? It's been worth it, right? It's been fucking worth it. Like, this knowledge that you have given us. Oh, I like this title better. I like this title. She said, "You're not a Sigma. You are an Alpha Sigma."
Well, no.
Just take it. Damn it. You just won't never stop.
You have to remember that a Sigma male is really an introverted alpha. So in other words, they are alpha, but they are the thinking alpha. They're not the non-thinking alpha. Like, they don't just have the outburst. Like, they are more thoughtful about their process and approach before they hunt, before they move, before they're more strategic about everything. So I get what she's saying, but the Sigma is actually introverted alpha. When you look it up, you'll see.
Yeah. If you was that fucking planning, you would have known that I wasn't gonna like that damn answer. You would have said something else. But okay, we ain't gonna worry about it. You are going to make such an awesome brother. I promise you that you are. Okay, you really, really are. Listen, we're gonna get out of here. We absolutely have enjoyed doing this with you guys. Omar, will you come and like talk shit to me again next week? What you think?
We can do that.
Yeah, we're gonna do that, y'all. So he has the knowledge. And you guys, listen, if you want to talk shit to Omar with me, you can join us in Streams of Consciousness. It's a class that we host every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. CST. If you want to be in that class, you need to make a note in the comment section that says golden ticket, please. And then one of my admins will call you and give you instructions to Zoom. Okay? Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.